Hello guys, I wanted to make a video talking about some content creator. They made a reply video to mine, so this is my reply. Haha.
Okay, I'm just kidding. I have no idea if this guy actually is AI or not, but the way he talks, it feels very AI as I've worked with like many AI tools and voices. I don't know, the voice just seems off-putting to me. But yeah, it's a joke. Don't take offense to it, Mori. If you genuinely sound like that, then take it as a compliment that you sound like AI. Anyways, with that being said, so this is a video Mori posted in response to my latest video calling out his previous video. Now, this was posted 2 hours ago, and this is calling me out, yada yada yada. So this is more of like a Creatures of Sonaria CC beef video more than actually delving deep into drama. So, it's not too focused on Danny. It's more of like trying to focus on correcting each other at this point. But that aside, it doesn't still involve Danny, and I do still want to strongly encourage people to understand that Danny is a misguided kid who didn't do anything wrong, and if anything's to be blamed, it's the adults around them that didn't stop him. So, let him change, let him progress. Don't outcast him. Don't tell people to unfriend, or don't tell people who friend him to unfriend you. Don't outcast the kid. But yeah, let's listen to what Mori has to say about my video.
Hello again. I didn't think I was gonna have to make another video about this situation, or about anything that I had said, but there has been a creator that has responded to my video, calling me names and outright slandering and twisting my words.
Okay, so before we continue, I just want to quickly say that how concealing the person's name that you're referring to is very, very unhelpful, and it can create misinformation or misunderstandings. So one thing about this is that if you're trying to hide my identity for my safety or to not bring unwanted attention, that's completely fair. However, I do encourage strongly to CCs and whoever want to call me out to please publicly announce my channel and which video you're referring to, or else you're gonna not give your audience the opportunity to actually investigate the other opinion. You're not gonna give your audience the opportunity to understand what the person you're referring to actually said. They're just gonna have to just watch your video and assume you're saying the truth and assume you're saying the right thing and nod their head to you because they can investigate. Where would they even start to investigate? Because you don't give any reference or any mention of me. That's the issue with concealing names. Again, don't be shy to actually say my channel outright when referring to me. Don't be worried about my safety. Just be worried about the influence you have with your audience who will just unknowingly follow you like sheep because they can't make their investigation. So yeah, if anyone from his TikTok is over here, this is the video they're referring to. This is the channel they're talking about. Also, link is in the description where I called him out on his video on Danny. You can go watch it, watch the full extent of it, and properly understand it. And this is why I love name dropping. It gives understanding to reference. Now, do I call you names? Absolutely. Did I twist your words? Absolutely not. You can go watch my video again. I just said my thoughts and just basically interpreted your words in my own understanding.
And I would like to break it down for him as simply as possible,
Thank you.
because a lot of what he said was completely untrue.
You can watch
At
it.
10 minutes and 42 seconds into his video,
He makes these like little nitpicky things where he's like 10 minutes yada yada yada, right? I'm not going to like show you those 10-minute whatnot because I want you guys to actually understand the full context, so you can just go watch the video or the portion where I talked about Mori. Again, this, I don't want to give tiny little context. Watch the whole thing to properly understand.
reviews the beginning part of my video, and he says, "See, that is the fucking issue with people. You are ostracizing the person who did something wrong. I'm glad you recognize that Danny did something wrong. However, by stating I wanted his supporters to unfollow me, I wanted to lay down a boundary between myself and them.
Okay, so first things first, yes, obviously I know that Danny did something wrong. Second is that you telling people to say like, hey, unfriend me if you're friends with him is also, look, if you don't understand, don't say it, but basically you're also sort of silently encouraging the fact that if you want to be friends with me, then don't be friends with them. And if you want to be friends with them, don't be friends with me. You're basically creating and forcing people to choose sides, Mori. You are an adult, like you've mentioned 500,000 times. You are a fucking adult. You are not just setting boundaries, you are basically creating a division between either Danny or me. Or watch his content, no, don't watch mine, or watch mine but don't follow Danny. That is the problem, that is the issue. You're creating a division between like sides. You're forcing people to pick sides. This is not just a boundary where you're like, I don't want to be a part of Danny and his shenanigans. You didn't just say that. You're basically also telling people that you can't enjoy both contents. If you enjoy his content, don't enjoy mine. That type of idea. So it's very, very wrong, Mori. I don't know that. I don't know how you don't see it, but sure, setting boundaries.
What Danny did, young or not, makes me as a person uncomfortable. I
Yeah.
do not want to interact with him or his community.
Then block or ban or ignore them. You're an adult. You don't have to make an entire video bringing unwanted attention to Danny, even more when the drama is dead.
I recognized multiple times throughout my video that what Danny was doing was dangerous to himself. When giving opinions, you cannot view it from one side of the fence and shout across to the other. You must play in a middle ground to seem fair. Multiple times I stated I was an adult, and I am, and I do not want to interact with or engage with a minor who makes not safe for work content.
And don't. Who the fuck even wants to interact with a kid that makes NSFW artworks? What? If there's an adult who wants to, you're kind of fucked. But, that aside, um, yeah, just ignore them, block them. What the fuck are you doing it announcing a video without any proper explanation and context? I'll actually get there.
For my own safety.
What fucking safety? They're not gonna come up to your house and smudge like a drawing of a furry up against like your window or whatever. What the fuck?
12:49 into the video, he stated, he is more worried about this kid harming adults than this kid harming himself. If you had paid attention to what I had
See, this is also another thing that I find very nitpicky about him. If you actually watch my video, I mentioned the fact that I even acknowledged you saying that, but the way you worded it, even I mentioned the fact that, how speech is important, yada yada yada, because the way you worded it makes it sound like you care more about the adults being harmed than him, Danny, getting harmed. That's what I was mentioning. Even the way you quoted it, I'm mentioning the fact that you are more focused on the wrong thing and focused on what should be your primary. You get what I mean? You understand that I understand what you said, and if you actually understood what I meant, okay? Let's not get too distracted.
said, and the text above that, you would notice that I, again, stated that what Danny had done.
Also, he's more. If you again, you can just watch the video. I have to repeat this multiple times, but if you just watch the video, you can clearly see that he's more worried about adults than actually worried about Danny. And he never once, I don't remember clearly him saying how he wants Danny to improve. Yada yada yada. He's just more worried about people like who are connected to Danny not interacting with him, and worried about adults getting in trouble for interacting with NSFW minors. So it's more of his like worry than actually worrying about Danny the minor who's in trouble.
Was dangerous to himself. Then, at 15:17, he said, why do you guys push people away?
Again, what's with these little quotes? Let's just actually show the clip, show the section, show the part. See, no reference, no nothing. You're making it difficult for people to understand who you're referring to, so they don't get the big picture and they're just nodding their heads to you like a bunch of like servants. That's such, see, misleading, vague, unhelpful, and just so one-sided.
In response to, I do not wish to associate with him or his community. Prior to making my previous video, I attempted at breaking away from it all quietly, and had asked Danny to...
I'm pretty sure you might have a Discord. You know, a Discord. I'm just saying, you might have a Discord. Danny has a Discord. It's not that hard to find someone connected and then DMing Danny's actually quietly in DMs, like, you know, direct messages, and just telling him to unfriend you. You could do that. That's actually a more quiet, like a quieter way to do it. You know, if you don't have Discord, okay, that's fair. You can go to the chat feature in TikTok. That is also a quieter way to do it. Mori, what is this? The Hippocratic idea of, oh, I want to do things silently, and you do it in a comment section out of all places. You're fucking. Are you that in your head or something? And also screenshot, very very quick. You took that screenshot almost instantly when Danny replied. So that is also interesting why you took a screenshot of that. But yeah, there are many chat features where you can just talk to Danny one-on-one, but you instead quietly wrote in his DMs, and how you quietly made these videos talking about Danny with all of these unnecessary hashtags. What are even some of these hashtags? Hashtag recode, hashtag twin atlas, hashtag drama, hashtag law. Oh, you really are the type of person to really like your privacy and to make videos and drama very secluded, right? Because Siwa's law is very involved in the making of this video. Right. Very quiet, Mori. Very quiet. Next time add hashtag FYP as well, why don't you?
to unfollow me on his own video, to which he responded simply and swiftly followed through. Only then did I receive a lot of engagement outside of TikTok and inside of TikTok. Unfortunately for myself, the messages I received via Discord were sent and deleted before I had the opportunity to screenshot them.
What is this reference are they even talking about? What are they trying to reference about anyways? Like, what's the context? Who is messaging you? What are they saying to you? Not even any context, just saying, oh, someone messaged me and I couldn't screenshot it because they got deleted. What?
But here are the comment I received almost immediately after asking Danny nicely and quietly.
Nicely and quietly. Again, I shit you not. This guy said nicely and quietly. Okay, nicely and quietly, with random hashtags, with public videos denouncing Danny and his community. Very quiet and in comment sections. And where is that even like comment from? Like this one, where's this comment from? If this comment is from his video calling out Danny, then don't fucking expect them to be quiet. You're making it loud, so obviously someone's gonna comment on it. If that is from that video, then oh my goodness, Mori, are you an adult with a child's brain? What? But if it is from another video, then you know, obviously don't attack Mori because they have their very quiet boundaries.
After asking Danny nicely and quietly, this community refuses to do anything quietly.
Fucking hashtag Siwa's law. Shut the fuck up. What the fuck? You hypocrite.
And this isn't on Danny or his community, but the idea that his community is so willing to hunt someone down for doing something for this.
It's not Danny's community's fault, but it's the community's fault. Right.
Safety or comfort makes me more inclined to not want to interact. I'm
Safety or comfort? Fucking ignore them. You're an adult. For crying out loud. What the fuck? I get death threats too. I get like comments or messages saying mean things to fucking look away. What? If they're coming at you unreasonably, then look away. But if you are making videos without any proper explanations, okay, actually, I'll get there in a very second. I think he's gonna mention it anytime now. My gosh, ignore it?
Unsure as to why this person finds it so difficult to comprehend that an adult doesn't want to interact.
No, I don't have that difficulty comprehending it. What I can't comprehend is how you're putting the idea of adult safety first than the child safety. That's what pissed me off. Okay, it's not the point that you are saying, oh, like our safety met. It does, but it is so fucking old. Like in your previous video, you mentioned how an adult interacting an NSFW kid could bring bad attention to them. Yeah, obviously don't fucking randomly interact someone NSFW content without knowing their age first. That's the adult's fault, not the kids. Yeah, it is. That is why I can't comprehend why you making it sound like it's a kid's fault. You fucking dut. You have a bigger brain. Use it, you dut.
With a minor, or the community of a minor, or a minor that knowingly draws not safe for work images, whether they are feral or not. A minor drawing not safe for work is not somebody I want to interact with.
Yeah, then
As an
don't.
adult, for my
Then
own
fucking
safety
don't.
and my own comfort, I did not wish and do not wish to push Danny out of the community or out of.
Alright, right. They don't wish to do that, but him, Gummy, everyone, every other CC, as soon as they caught wind of Danny's drama, suddenly just says unfriend me. And there are more than just him. There are like 3-4 more CCs that just says unfriend me if you're friends or mutuals with Danny. That is what you're doing. You're outcasting the kid. What do you think is gonna happen to him? Of course, he's not gonna be connected with the community anymore. He's gonna be something similar like me, but unlike me, I can still reach my toes into your community and say shit about it without you doing a single thing to me. But he can't. He's a kid. He's more vulnerable. Vulnerable. I can't even speak. He's more. He's not as experienced. So you guys doing that to him is pushing him away of the Creatures of Sonaria community. You dumbass.
The Creatures of Sonaria community. That is not my goal. That wasn't my goal to begin with. The video that I had previously made was to separate myself from that community and
explain why in proper detail instead of saying, oh, it's gonna harm adults. What the fuck? You didn't even make a proper explanation. You just said, hey, you know what? I don't want to be associated with him. He draws this type of thing. It's dangerous to adults. Goodbye. That's basically what you said. That's your TLDR, by the way.
to lay down boundaries between myself and them. I cannot control who breaks that boundary. I cannot control who views my content or who follows me. And I guarantee there are young people that follow me or that view my content. I can't control that. For you to come out and say that I do not care for Danny's well-being.
Yes, you did not. Yes, you did not. I will say this bluntly. Yes, you did not. In the video, you can watch it again, all of you. No, he did not. You absolutely did not.
And that I
Not once did you mention about Danny's well-being and hoping it gets better. No, not properly.
don't worry about what this is going to do to him is absurd. My video was made to place boundaries, as I have stated multiple times, and I stated multiple times in that video that I care for Danny and I worry about his
Where is that multiple times? Make quotes about that too with your timeline, with your timestamps.
well-being. He can continue
Or multiple times, what?
to play Creatures of Sonaria. I'm not telling him he can't, and I didn't tell him he can't. I think realistically he should take a break from posting or from the internet as a whole. The situation has got completely out of hand, and I will admit, my post stating my boundaries did fuel a fire.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Absolutely. You don't know? You didn't think about it? That doesn't sound so thought out enough. As an adult, Mori, didn't think that talking about drama would bring drama. Oh, that don't feel too thought out, Mori. That sounds a little immature, Mori. My goodness, what the fuck?
However, had I not stated that, I fear I would have continued to receive comments and
Oh,
messages.
Oh yeah, as if
calling me names and
as if it stopped. As if it stopped, Mori. You made it worse. Now I'm involved.
and twisting my words like you have done.
Yeah,
At the end of the day, I hope
sure, twisting your words. Again, you guys can watch the video, you can understand what I'm saying. Just watch the video yourself. Be the judge.
Danny gets the help that he needs, and I hope he spends time away from the internet and away from posting to really sit on this and figure out how he feels and how he wishes to come back to the community, because as of right now, I do not think it is a safe place for him to come back. However, I hope he recognizes that what he did was wrong, and based on the audio from your video, he has recognized what he has done wrong, and that is brilliant, and that is a huge step for him, and I
He has understood his mistake a while back. That's why he made apologies, you know? So yeah, why didn't you say things like this before? Why didn't you say things like this in your previous video, hoping that Danny's getting better? Why suddenly now, after I called your ass for not doing that, you fucking again just I don't know. I'm just stopping and just ranting at this point. This is just so I can't even mutter the words.
am very proud of him for doing that.
Oh
Again,
yeah, your
thank
validation.
you again for listening, and have a good day.
Right, have a good day. Well, this is what I have to say. TLDR, my friend. This is again a very unnecessarily long video for a 5 minute talk from him. Again, it's just 5 minutes from him. It's like what, over 20 minutes now from my part. So I do apologize for taking this long. I just want to make sure I clear. I cover everything, and plus longer video means longer watch time, so it's also beneficial for me. So thank you for this amazing Creatures of Sonaria beef. I love it. I hope you make another video talking about me so we can continue this lovely relationship. But all jokes aside, that's it. That's all I have to say. I don't want to drag on this video way too long, but yeah, have a wonderful day, people. Just tell me your thoughts, just watch my videos and his video and be the judge. Right, take care of yourselves. Bye bye.